Why, hello and good afternoon, everyone. It is Desert Gino, and we are here in Furnace Creek, California. That's right, we are here in Death Valley. It is Friday, October 4th, and it is currently about 107 degrees out. And I wanted to go ahead and show you this part of Furnace Creek, California. A lot of people, they're familiar with the visitor center, but they're not too familiar with Death Valley Ranch, which is situated right next to it. And this is such a beautiful area. It really is. It's home to a natural spring, so behind me you'll see a lot of date palms all around me. Yes. And it's busy given that it's a Friday and the temperatures are starting to cool down even though we're under an excessive heat warning. So it does get hot out here naturally. It is the hottest place on earth. However, it's October and the temperature shouldn't really be as high as they are. And it's 107 is still warm no matter what, but at least it's not 130. Because when I was out here before, it was about 116, and before that 125, and I was here when it was 130. And keep in mind also, I am here every other week. I come out to Furnace Creek every other week for business. But yeah, it's a very beautiful spot. And we'll take a look at this shot. So right in front of me is the Furnace Creek Golf Course. That's right, you can play golf here in Death Valley, California. And it is so beautiful. Look how pristine this course is. Who would imagine that this is Death Valley, California? One might think, oh, hey, aren't you in Palm Springs just saying you're in Death Valley? No, this is Death Valley. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And for those who are familiar with Coachella, maybe the music festival, this has a lot of similarities with the Polo Grounds out that way, or maybe a golf course in La Quinta, right? I spent a lot of time in that part of the desert in the Coachella Valley, naturally, because my grandparents had a house there. So I would be out there very often, given the close proximity. And that's also really what prompted my interest in the desert, right? Because I am from Southern California, however, Orange County. And I would spend a lot of time in the Coachella Valley, in the Palm Springs area, and I just fell in love with the desert. And what's even more beautiful is the palm trees. I absolutely love them. I've always grown up with palm trees. And this is a place where you can grab a drink. That's right. Death Valley even has a tavern. And isn't this such a welcoming entrance as well? I'm gonna go over this way for a moment. They take very good care of their property here, that is for sure. And again, if I didn't tell you this was Death Valley, California, would you really believe it? Or would you just think I'm out in the Palm Springs area? Is that unreal? It is called the Wild Rose Golf Shop. And they're open. Wild Rose Golf Shop. This would be perfect in another 2 months or so if the weather ever decides to cool down, right? All right, so we're gonna go back this way.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, and yourself, sir?
Good.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal day. It's very pretty out. But again, it should be a lot cooler than what it is right now, given that it's October 4th. But that's fine, right? That's fine. So we're going to continue on this way. And we could have kept going the way we did on the golf course, but I wanted to get a shot of the front of the tavern, because I think it is a very beautiful shot. And again, this is the Wild Rose Tavern here in Furnace Creek. There is also an airport here as well, for those who are not familiar. So you can fly in with your private jet and golf here in Death Valley. And they also have a gas station right over here as well. And we're going over to the visitor center. We're doing a big loop of the main area here in Death Valley. And I am doing the walking, so you do not have to. And plus, it's 107 degrees. I live in this, right? So I'm used to it. But for a lot of people, 107 degrees is a little toasty, right? And this is looking back towards the property and the tavern. And these are the mountains right in front of us are the Funeral Mountains. Yes, that is right, the Funeral Mountains. And here's just a sign right now. I'm gonna the Oasis at Death Valley. All right. So this is the campground. I highly recommend camping here, you know, when the weather permits, naturally. Show you a sign right over here. Furnace Creek Golf Course parking. See, I'm not deceiving you. It's not Palm Springs. It's Furnace Creek. That's right. Think Palm Springs looks like this? No. Except I have to say, Tequise Canyon's really cool. I used to do a lot of hiking as well in the Coachella Valley National Preserve. Not National Preserve, the little preserve out there. It's been some years since I've been out there. like actually, hiking and participating in, the outdoor activities. So this is the gas station here. I would always recommend filling up before you get here. The prices are a lot higher than usual. You're paying markup price. What are they? So it's October 4th, 2024, and it's 5:02. That's not too bad, honestly. It's really not. I've seen it a lot higher out here. So now we're walking California 190. And we are on our way over to the visitor center. But it's a beautiful day out here. It's nice and cloudy. Still hot, but that's to be expected in Death Valley, right? And I live in this weather, so this isn't really a big deal. Like, it hit 127 degrees in my backyard, and I have a picture of that. So, it's... just want to put some perspective on it. It's hot out here, yes, but when you live in it year-round, you get a little more adjusted, naturally. I have zero tolerance for cold weather. I don't even own any cold weather clothing, to be quite honest. Are they going to let me cross? No, they don't. I have a word for them, but I'm not going to say it because I'm going to remain polite. The pedestrian always has the right of way. So. But anyway, here we are, Furnace Creek Visitor Center. And this is, again, the Panamint Mountain Range, straight ahead. And that is the Funeral Mountains right there as well. Gonna zoom in. And if you keep going that way, you'll find yourself in Beatty, Nevada. It's pronounced Beatty. I spend a lot of time in Beatty as well. They have a casino there. Really, if you come to the park, a lot of people wind up staying in Beatty, Nevada. The rates are a lot more economical than staying here in the park. However, I would strongly suggest staying here in the park over Beatty. There's a lot of light pollution up that way. It's still a small town, but it does affect the overall experience of, being in an international dark sky park. You want to keep that in mind. If you're coming out here, and you're probably not going to come out here again, you want to make the experience be pleasant. So, here is the main entrance. Scotty's Castle is still currently closed. And Yuba Hebe Crater, I'm going to be spending a night over there, and I'm going to be making a video out of it, and I hope you come along for that one. But Yuba Hebe Crater is a great place. Also the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, and naturally we are here. And the temperature has gone down 1 degree, so it is 109 degrees now. So I thought it was 107. Now it's 109, so it wasn't too far off. I'm not going to go in the visitor center, but I'm going to walk around the property and then I'm going to take you back to the ranch. And keep in mind, too, Death Valley National Park is the largest national park in the contiguous United States. And because of that, there is a lot of foreigner travel out here as well. A lot of people like coming to this part of the state of California. Yeah. I wonder if my friend Matt O'Brien is here. He's a nice guy, nice park ranger, really good guy. Good character. I like him a lot. Yeah. So this is an interesting shot. I always find it to be. It's just something about it. Now we're going to do a loop around this way. And again, it is Friday, October 4th. And like I said, there have been a lot of people here. So I'm going to go this way. They've been going kind of slow. But yes, this is the visitor center. It's interesting inside, but I'm not going to go inside. It's really not much to it. So yeah, I'm going to get away. People are going slow. And like I said, it's really busy. Yeah, look at all the people. A lot of people. But anyway, we're going to walk back now to the hotel. Or the Furnace Creek Ranch, I should say. I'm not staying there. I just have a mailbox in there here in Death Valley, you know. I get my mail here. But yeah, I don't know. It's really not that bad outside, in my opinion. 110, and for anyone who is currently living in the Coachella Valley, you know what I'm talking about. Gets hot out there. Does it stop you from golfing? No. Playing tennis? No. Doing any fun activities? No. So yeah, the Coachella Valley, it gets close in some parts to here. Not quite, though. Another really warm place that teeters Death Valley temperatures is around the Colorado River area.